You mentioned it's been a little bit of an overwhelming 24 hours and just anticipating what the return might be like. How did it compare to what you maybe expected?
Yeah, it definitely lived up to everything that I expected. Nice to get a win. Myself just trying to catch up to speed as quickly as possible. System's a little different, so there's things that definitely get better, but just overall as a game, I think it went pretty well. I think our team did a great job just keeping the puck going north and making the most of our chances.
I was going to say, you mentioned going north. Is there anything else that jumped out to you about what the team does well?
Just plays quick, and I think like neutral zone quick ups. I think we did a really good job doing that tonight and creating some extra offense. So that's always nice to be able to hem teams in and keep the pressure on them. And I think we did a good job, especially in the second period, doing that.
How long did it take to get the jitters out?
Yeah, I probably still have a little bit of it. Every time I'm on the ice or on the bench, it seems like, there's a different level of excitement. So just trying to soak it in, make the most of it.
How much of what you're doing, or you did tonight, was just pure adrenaline? Because I know Bruce said you got in really late last night. And
yeah, long day and a half. Definitely working on a lot of adrenaline and coffee, but pretty special, and happy to be part of it. And obviously it's a big win for this team, and take that and move on.
What did you think of the ovation they gave you?
Yeah, it's pretty generous. The fans here have been awesome, so it's great to be able to have that support all the time.
What about just the ins and outs of on the bench, intermissions, little things like that? Obviously not the exact same group from a year and a half ago, but a lot of the same guys. I mean, did it feel like you picked up where you left off, or you found your spot?
Yeah, I mean, on the ice there's things that, I could do better, but just the off-ice in and outs things that you just mentioned, it's weird. It feels like it was a couple days ago, not a year and a half ago. So you kind of get into the same routines, and just out of memory and not really thinking of it, you're doing the same thing you were doing, a year and a half ago.
I know you said you were trying to take it all in, but was there a moment you just kind of allowed yourself to look around, maybe warm-ups the first time, the first shift, anything like that?
Yeah, warm-ups, national anthem, times like that, just try to soak in as much as you can. You try not to think about everything else that's going on and focus on hockey, but there's times that, that kind of creeps in.
Not only did you make it here on a quick turnaround, but your parents made it in for the game as well. I'm just curious what their reaction was when they heard the news and what made it so important for them to get here for this one.
Yeah, I talked to them pretty much as soon as it happened, and they were very excited. They didn't tell me that they were going to show up, so I guess there's a lot of flights to Vegas, and they caught one. So they're always, my biggest supporters and fans. So it's nice to see them, and talking to them quickly. When I saw them before the game, it seemed like they had no intention of missing this one.
400th game for this team, just pretty big milestone. Just your thoughts on that?
I didn't even realize that until before the game. But yeah, it's special to be a part of this group again. They've done a lot of great things in this organization, and from day one, that was kind of the motto. So to be able to be back here and have everything kind of transition seamlessly for me so far in the last day and a half, it's definitely a breath of fresh air, and it makes this change much easier.
When you talk about soaking everything in and taking everything in, Sunday, if you're in the lineup, it'll be your 900th career game. Have you had a chance to think about that?
Yeah, 900 games to think about that, but it seems that over the last, couple of years, the games don't kind of jumble up as fast as they used to, and I'm proud to be able to get to that moment. I was always super happy just to be able to play one, so just another one to soak in the moment, and hopefully just continuing that trend and get to 100 more.